Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, Noomies, to a new Crafty stream with Crow. Happy Easter! If you're celebrating Easter, if not, well, hope you had a great Monday. Had a long weekend myself. Good. I bought the count or at I don't hear it. Nor do I see subtitles. But then again, we need to fix the berries as well in the farm. So maybe we can do that first, and then we maybe can do some exploration. That sounds like a perfectly good plan for tonight. Ah, my ear is itching. Ah. Yeah. Better. They unitched my ear. Oh. Head over here. Oh. I saw that Pom removed some of the portals, so they should be good, I think. We'll see. Sneak in here. So it actually worked. There's some ghast in there. So. At least the what's it called? The berries are fixed. So killing should work normally if they get pushed through. So that's a good thing. Indeed. Let's double check on the gold farm, and then we could do some nice relaxing exploration. Bring some banners. You know, fly around, relax a little bit. It is oh, that farm is running way good. How do I know? There's a lot of piggies here as well. Come on, buddies. Play. There we go. Pick up all the stuff. Farm. Dolphin. Maybe at some point we should bring some better fuel in here, just to. Okay, let's head up here. No. That was not happening. It's not a bad thing, but it was just not happening. No. A little bit rubber man. Guys, got some gold. We'll come back to them later too. Barter. It's gonna be a little bit of everything today. No, that's alright. Can't always be hardcore action. Busy. Can be a lot of times, but not always. So flying gear check. Storing some stuff. Check. Diamond sword, check. Rockets. Spare rockets to go. Grab a map. We need to make some banners though. Just in case. Ice. Let's grab some sticks. Brrr. Let's see. Which color is nice today? Light blue and some cyan. There we go. Brrr. Beady, beady, beady. Grab a few more stickies. Oh. Yeah. Don't need the gold helmet right now, so we can leave it here. What is the closest portal? Stronghold, I guess? Then again, I don't know if you can actually can get up from. Bullfrogs will be plan B. Proper way out. Biome is. I think I'm gonna head back to the portal and take the ice one. The ice frogs. Feels a little bit lazy, I know, but I don't feel digging out like a whole pathway now. There is a pathway in. Maybe we should optimize it at some point instead of random out here tonight. It doesn't set us back to the track, so. I don't know how good that idea is, but it's an idea. What if I mine the coal out like this? And then when I need it, I can chuck it down and cut it down with a normal pickaxe. Not a bad idea if I say so myself. Do the same with copper. Put them in. Burn them. Yippee! There we go. That should make us a nice little nice repair kit. I think that's the best word for it. Appearing on the map. Yeah, I just want to say I should be appearing soon. Medic sheeps! Panda bear! Hey. Nice little forest fire on the go there. I think it matters much on how we do this. Little lefty righty. All good. Ghast. Jesus, annoying people. I have some folks on a bike or something and they're dragging a shovel over the pavement. It's loud and annoying. Hey, grumpy old guy. Ooh. Hmm. Definitely new chunks. I saw that gravel falling, so... Oh, a little bit of lag. Oh, and it's raining again. Yay. See how big this lava will get. I remember that we did that on the amplified map. We like got on a mountain and tipped down the lava to see how much how big it would get, and then we tipped down water after it, solidify everything. There was a lot of stone back then. Okay, one more. Okay. Like I said, it's not always about defeating ender dragons. Hey. Ooh. That was not the best land. Little bit of sketchy cave climbing here, but meh. It'll do. Don't see Laurel. Some nice what we call repair copper, you know. You use to melt Crafty XP to repair your Elytra. Hey, a little Laurel! Hey. Hi, buddy. Purely some just-in-case iron. To be honest, it's in a weird way funny to see the fish fall down, flop over and fall into the pond here. Tiny, tiny, tiny pale forest here. Tiny. I must say this is one to map out because it is tiny and on the edge of the little log. But then the hell mood. Annyville. Tiny pills. Good. Go up. 3. There we go. Good. Oh. Box. I don't think any of us has a pond to actually let for the little Loddle, so maybe I'll just let him swim in the bay. Assuming he doesn't swim away. Oh. Nice. Good. Thank you, good sir. Schematic sheep! Hey! Nice little ship here. Okay, the sand might be a little bit of an issue. Three specks of like the call it. It's not really fog. But like the unexplored no, the unexplored thingies on the map. Call it otherwise. Unexplored territory. I think that's the best word for it. Sorry, I had to think about a word for that, but there. Unexplored territory. Mm-hmm. Quickly take a peek. It's okay, but whoa. Schematic sheep, armadillos, warm chickens, warm cows. Hmm. Maybe. Let's head up into the tower carefully. Do a quick repair cooking. Whatnot session. Put down. That's crafting table. So we don't. There we go. Now we can get some started. Good, good. Get some copper going. I'm gonna leave the iron here. I don't need the iron per se, so. Should be more than enough to actually get us back home as well. Want to bring that. Let's go back in here. Wait. Nice indeed. Amazing. Keep. I think if we do this well, we could do it. And go. Maybe head back to the bartering. Got some more gold to bring in, so that's always good. Tiny tad of ziggy zaggy. There we go. Nice, good gliding time. I still find it overly entertaining when, by the fact that everything in this world is square, but except when you fly high up, the world is round. That's what I meant. Like your field of view is round and not like cube, which is in a way quite funny. I just want to say, can't be far home now. There we go. Ice boating track, Tommy's compound, bee farm, the first little hillside house. Let's first take a nap. I'm not gonna. This elite I can fit here right away. I'm not gonna bother repairing it like for 2 clicks of damage. Collected quite some gold, some cool out of this as well. Some paper, which is nice. Okay, let's release our little friend and see how long it'll last around here. Oh god, now we need to find. Away. Ready? There you go. Down is keep. So it's set to not delete stuff. And off you go! I love this bartering design, really. The previous one we had was not complex as well. This one is a little bit... It is even easier because it checks the hopper for state change. So when something is traded, it will give it... it will simply trigger a... proper. Proper. To fire a new item at Piggy. The downside is that, like, for each pig you need to have like a tiny little hopper train by itself, because I cannot link that hopper to that hopper where the second pig is in, because every time this pig will trade and an item will pass through this hopper, it will shoot another gold bar for this pig, and it can't pick it up all at the same time. But then again, with a little planning by itself, this runs very, very well. I considered adding a third pig, but it's not per se needed, really. If I see how much spectral arrows we have right now, together with the obsidian that we have, we used a lot of obsidian in the Ghast farm, though. But then again, that's fine. You know. Come on, barter, barter, barter. Find something, gets. Remember that the old gold farm had so much gold? We made it so big and made so much gold. I made that transporter to transport the gold closer to the barter farm. There was so much gold in it at some point. I would love to have the crafters, and the crafters make it a lot less complex, because you can compress the iron nuggets into the bars, and the bars into the blocks, which makes a very, very high compression rate. And bringing a few gold blocks over, like if you let it run for quite a while, like a stack of gold blocks is a lot easier than like all the stacks of gold bars, or worse, the all the little nuggies that need to be converted into the bars, and then into the ingots, and then yeah. For a smaller gold farm like we have right now, it could do with one crafter, just to turn the nuggies into ingots. But this is you know, then again, it was a nice little learning curve together with the sorter. It was good fun to make, really. Good stuff. Stone. funniest thing is when we figured out that it's very easy to use the contraption that we have right here. Here to actually use a drop to shoot stuff through the portal, and then simply collect it. To use at and collect everything at the overworld instead of like collecting it here and sorting it here. It's perfectly doable, like sorting it here, but you need to like make this farm a lot higher up. So you can do all your sorting right away. And this clock mechanic is overly simple to actually to use to do that. Simply detects a state change in this dropper in case something comes in. The comparator will fire the piston. The piston will fire these two observers, and you can see they turn them into like a quick signal, and therefore every time something gets dropped in, the signal gets shooted. The piston gets shooted. Observers will fire. The redstone will trigger. Redstone goes back into the dropper to actually make the dropper empty, and rinse and repeat, and therefore have a very, very functioning and simple. Well, it's a relatively simple part of the farm. This is like a module, easy as that. We pick it up at the portal on the other side. Have a little glass box there and collect it in hoppers. And this barter farm, if you look at it, this is one barter setup. Basically a dropper with gold ingots in it. There's redstone on top. There's a torch there. There's a comparator there connected to the hopper. That's the piggy is standing in. Every time the piggy drops something in the hopper, the comparator sees that. It will send a redstone signal up to the dropper and make a new item, and make a new ingot drop. Rinse, repeat. The hoppers go in over here, into here, and then drop down into the dropper. And we have two of them, two piggies bartering, so two little hopper trains that are sending items to the overworld right now. Very easy, rather simple. Very easy and simple, convenient mechanic. Okay. While this is running, I quickly need to plug in a device and fire that up. 1 second. There, that's done. How far are our piggies? Good. Overworld infected. And then I can show basically the side of it. Tiny tad of little show and tell. Basically, you could see sort of like the items getting shot through. They're collected into the hoppers. They'd be sending down into the chest here. We have a lever, aka the cronker. If I flip this lever up, There's a hopper train here that goes underground here. That comes in right behind here, I think, or here. And that leads to here. There's another hopper here. And there's basically what we call a clicker. If I put something in here, you can see the dispensed item dispenser failed. Every time it does that, it basically, there's a dropper there that drops items into lava. So everything you put in there will be removed. So what we do with the barter farm is we collect everything out of it we want to keep. Like spectral arrows, like obsidian, like you name it. And when we picked out the stuff that we want to keep, like the spectral arrows, I want to keep nice obsidian in there that I want to keep. Nice. Look. Yeah, now you can see the mechanic actually working. Like items being shot in from the bartering farm into this glass box. Glass box is to prevent the items from going everywhere. It's a quite nice mechanic actually. But yeah, just over 2 stacks of spectral arrows is always good. I mean, no, but these are simple, relatively simple mechanics to build. The bartering farm is heavily reliant on the gold farm because no gold, no bartering, and you have to like lure and trap a piggy. We found out best way to do that is to frick run into a minecart, owned minecart, and like lure it, like get it on the track and send it over. And make a nice stair on like into the glass box that you need, and then sort of lure it with gold. Get him in place, kind of thing. Have the hopper underneath in place, and then sort of box him in quickly, and then that's it. A little bit annoying if they have a crossbow though, because they will stop and try to shoot you. If you have the ones with the swords, they will hit you. Be careful with items with thorns on it. Because you might kill your piggies that way. Trust me, been there, done that. So yeah, that's one of the things we use a lot. There's like, you know, there's other mechanics that you can use, but imagine for simple. At some point we sent them up to with a rail into this corner kind of thing, then block it off so they can't run away. Then sort of lure them out up on the roof, and then like use the gold, use some gold to drop down, and you know they'll follow it, pick it up. It's not hard. It's just a little bit annoying. That's the thing. You know, they won't wander off too far here, and you can sort of like guide them. I didn't do that, but you can sort of make like a little wall around it, use fences or something, and just guide them so they can't run away. But yeah, you can make it as hard and as easy as you want to, really. Meanwhile, while we're getting our bartering done quite well. And yeah. Hmm? People sending work emails. I'll answer you tomorrow morning at like 7, just to be annoying. Totally missed your man. Don't say, why aren't you bartering, man? I have a lot of spectral arrows because my infinity bow is slowly breaking. I have a new one ready, which has mending on it, which is quite good. But I need spectral arrows. I love spectral arrows. When you shoot something, you know, the outline kind of thing, I love it. If I can actually, oh, I need to bump it. There you go. And I am on my way. Go with the overworld part of the gold farm. What it basically does is it has a nice little tower of turtle eggs in the middle, protected by trapdoors. The height of the platform will only make it so that zombie pigmen spawn. They will see the egg, but won't see the nether portal, and they will be sent through the overworld side where they have a gravity issue, not an issue, vitality, and that way they will drop some gold that will be sorted and eventually made into gold blocks that I can bring here and give to the piggy. And it's sort of like the circle of life, and I hope at some point that we sort of can write out our quote-unquote technology tree at some point. Because to make the gold farm, we need a magma cream farm. Make the magma blocks. We'll cut them out from the nether. Last time I found a lot of the magma blocks in, underneath a bastion remnant. Literally hundreds of them that were easily to cut out. To make the magma cream farm, you need basically a platform. You box it in with glass. Make a layer on top so ghast don't spawn. Put an iron golem in the middle. Lava hop-ups will try to catch it. You'll drop the lava hop-ups into sweet berries. They will die and they will be collected. The items will be collected by a train cart underneath. And yeah, we really need to write down our technology tree at some point. Nice to share, actually. Okay, let's go here. What goodies do we have? More spectral arrows, more obsidian. A lot of stuff that can be deposited. More waste. Send away. Let's bring some of it so we can distribute it equally amongst the pickers. Now I'm flicking it up. Items will be pulled out and all the way underground here. And being the intent in the box here. What I now do is basically add more items and it will go double quickly. Let's go up here. Have a lot more. Oh, have some save some. Look at that map. Quite happy that I got it done. 4,000 by 6,000 blocks. Time again. More spectrum. More obsidian. Get rid of this. Store that there. Well, actually, oops. Oh well. Not get distracted too much. Sleep. How about Nemo? Nemo still around? Oh. I saved Nemo. Should get rid of this. Well, yeah. You know, removing the items slowly, getting rid of them. Nice and steady. Actually, this goes quite sort of nice. You know what I mean? The only downside of this mechanic is that you actually have to turn it off again before you start bartering. Else you start to barter and everything just goes away really quickly. Because everything that's getting bartered is getting sent straight away to the clicker and gets deleted, so. Therefore I wanna wait for this to empty up. Now I turn it off, so the hopper is powered, okay, not running. Then we're gonna head over to this side. And we'll let this run for a tiny bit more and then it's done as well. And with that I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope you like, hope you enjoyed. Be sure to follow, like and subscribe, it is for free. And as always, keep your hoppers filled and clicking. Bye bye for now.